Hello, friends. My name is Cody Lee, and welcome to another Final Fantasy Quick Draft. If you're new here, I upload a brand new draft video every single day, so if that's something that interests you, I'd love to earn your subscription. As is, we're looking at a Saz Catsroy to start this off. 4 mana for a 3/3 when it enters, search your library for a bird or a bird basic land. So we're doing bird shenaniganery. Bird or a basic land, it's worth noting. And then when you attack, it does a put a 1/1 counter on target creature, then double the number of 1/1 counters on that creature, which is insane. Now, following that up with a Ride the Shapoof, 2 mana landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Honestly, starting with a Saz's, that seems like it would be really good for us. So let's stay on the green hype train. Green red. Summon Primal Garuda, I do know, is a pretty good one. 4 mana for a 3/3 flyer. When it enters, deal 4 damage to target tapped creature an opponent controls. Pretty dang good. There is a white Aura Sight as well, which is pretty solid removal. We're looking at all very expensive cards, it's worth noting. But let's grab the Gladiolus, and we'll see what we get here. There is a Garnet, which I'm looking at. 2 mana for a 2/2 lifelink. When it attacks, you may remove a lore counter from each of any number of sagas you control. Put a 1/1 counter on Garnet for each lore counter removed this way. It's when you get the fat chocobos and the 3 mana, like get a land one. The Fenrir, I think. 4 mana, 3/2. Mill 2 cards, then return a permanent. This is a pretty dang good card in green. But let's take Garnet and look at being maybe in white. Ooh, there's a diamond weapon here, but there's also an Ignis Scientia. What is with all of these very powerful cards? So 6 mana, 4/4 menace, you draw a card and you lose a life. Diamond weapon is just very solid, but it is in kind of like a green-black deck. Ignis Scientia would be if we wanted to be in a like town style deck again, which we did have a lot of luck with the town style deck. Let's grab Ignis. We might not be in the Garnet style, but we might be in the Ignis style. Gaisal greens. Slash of Light would be solid, but let's take the Gaisal greens. Gone Town of Ruin. There's a Crossroads Village, which fixes for everything. 3 mana, enchant artifact or creature. When this aura enters, tap enchanted permanent, doesn't untap. Ooh, it has flash too. That's nice. I think we're going to take the Crossroads Village. That's fixing for anything. This is a green-black fixing. Do we want to go 4-color, no white again? Let's take the Crossroads Village. We'll just be safe for now. Reach of the Horizons. Side quest. When this enchantment enters, draw 3 cards, then discard 2. At the beginning of your end step, if 8 or more cards are in your graveyard, transform. Flying Crew 1. I am going to pick up the towns. Commune with Beavers. Ice Flan is interesting. 6 mana for a 5/4. When this creature enters, it's double blue, which is the one reason why I'm like, Iron Giant, maybe we will play Iron Giant, but we'll put that on the sideboard for now. Loporit Scout. I mean, Scorpion Sentinel is all, as long as you control 7 or more lands, we'll take it. Hey, perfect. Bard's Bow, probably sideboard. Nibelheim of Flame. Choose target creature you control. It deals damage equal to its power to each other creature. If this spell was cast from your graveyard, discard your hand and draw 4 cards. Oh my goodness. Okay, so there's also just a counter spell. Choose target spell, surveil 2, then counter target spell unless X Death. 3 mana, 3/3, gain 3 life at the beginning of your end step. If there are 6 more permanents in your graveyard, transform. Could be interesting. Are we going to be red enough that this is... I don't know if this is good. I have to imagine that this is amazing, and so like I kind of want to play it. So I'm going to take it. And we'll try to get there on it. Blitzball Shot, Airship, Resentful Revelation. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. Vane's Treachery as solid removal. So let's pick up Vane's Treachery. Ooh, Cloud of Darkness is nice solid removal. Gugu Gardener is something I'd want, but creatures, we only have one instant for sorceries, one artifact. So we do wanna get more in the like creature sphere. As is, that's what we're gonna take. 2 mana until end of turn, target creature you control gets +1/+0 and gains when this creature dies. Put a number of 1/1 counters equal to its power on up to one target. Ooh, dang. We might be taking the Kikirin Merchant. Summon Fat Chocobo is very good. How's our curve looking right now? We could use something in the threes. Summon Fat Chocobo is just very solid, but let's take the Kikirin Merchant. Crossroad Village. There is a Balam Rexor, so we're going to take that. Yeah. Gungonga Reactor. I do think we want to take that. Kikirin would be nice as the summon Fat Chocobo, but we want the green dual lands, and we have one of each of the green ones now. Lock Cole would be good for us, but we want Apprecia's Wanderings really bad. I do think we're going to take the Treno, blue-black. Not the greatest combo. There's another Precious here. Laughing Man. Another Ride. We'll put that in the sideboard. Dang. I don't know if that's like a bad card or what. But we need more creatures. Jill, Shiva's Dominant. Yeah, so this is target creature can't be blocked. Tap all lands your opponents control, exile Shiva, then return to the battlefield. Yeah, so this seems really good. We're gonna take that. Earth Crystal. Green spells cost 1 less to cast if one or more 1/1 counters. Distribute 2 1/1 counters. Torgal 2 mana 2/2. Whenever you cast your first human, add 1 mana of any color. Human. How many humans do we have? 4? Sure. 2 mana 2/2 that taps for things. Eject would be good. We'll take the 2 mana 2/2. Gubu Gardener. Gonna love that for us. 4 color, no white again. Ooh, Realm Sketching. Exactly what we want. Another Kikirin or a Scorpion Sentinel. I do think we'll take another Scorpion Sentinel. The Gold Saucer. Another town. We don't have any of the big town payoffs, I'm noticing. That's my one worry. My one, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're looking good on playables. We'll take the uncommon. Bard's Bow. I mean, Chocobo Track. We'll take a Chocobo Track, I suppose. Diamond Weapon's a good payoff for us. We'll take some removal, or do we want to take another town? The thing is, we don't have the payoff for all the towns. Yeah. Let's take the removal. All of the crazy 2-drops. Syncopate? Honestly, we'll probably play a Syncopate. Cut a Commune. Cut a Laughing Man. Bard's Bow. Mountain. And we're probably, I mean, do we cut a Reach the Horizon or one of the Preaches? I think we probably cut one of the Preaches and we go. We're just shooting. Shooting from the hip. Playing it quick. We don't mess around here. No, we'll see how this actually goes. Less confident in this one than I was in my last one. Then again, I wasn't very confident in my last one, and we did really well, so. We'll keep. Whenever you cast your first human spell each turn. Oh, a Summon Fenrir. We did not get one of those. Search your library for a basic land card. Put on the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. Ugh. Sweet lands, too. Really sweet lands. I'm super jealous. Create a token that's a copy of target artifact, creature, or land. So I can copy as Fenrir. I'm not really worried about that, though. No attacks. I'm not going to attack with it. Draw a card if you control. Yeah, Gigantoad. Draw a card if you control a creature with the greatest power, tied for the greatest power. That's fair. We're going to play the Chocobo track. It dies. You know, the 5/5, you drew a card, you got a land. The Goo Gardener. Yeah, that was pretty dang strong, I want to say. So we're going to play... I'm going to take my action. Do I have a bird? I have no black. In for 6. Nice 5/5. Nice 6/5. No blocks. Boom. This enchant becomes a 7/7. Boom. Good game. Dang. So if we draw good mana, we get there. Diamond 3. Not bad. Pretty proud of us for that one, actually. Then again, like I said, it's all about if we get our mana. I anticipate us probably winning 4 of these because we get a good draw. The shuffler in quick draft and on arena in general is pretty forgiving, honestly. Now let's see how long it takes for us to get into a game. Oh, fun? Dang. That's a pretty sick name. This hand is insane. So, well, obviously, no. We don't have any blue, so we have to hope that Torgal lasts. Boom. Let's get blue. When Jill enters, return up to one other target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Nice cycle. I'm gonna return that to hand. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this. And we're gonna get in for 5 and be like, okay, do you wanna play your 1-4 again? Yeah, you're gonna play a 1-4 again? Sure. Good game. It is worth noting, and I had this conversation as I was explaining it to my partner who doesn't play or really understand Magic or trading card games very well. I was playing a 4-color deck versus a bunch of 2-color decks. Normally you play a 2-color deck for consistency. 3 colors, even if you're like splashing for a 3rd color, you need the ability to splash that 3rd color. And when you're playing 4 colors, you need even more so to have built your deck in a way to access those colors more easily. You're playing to chance. You are literally lowering your percentage to hit all your colors so that you can play higher power level things. Such as, look at this hand. Look at the hands that I've been playing. I drafted in such a way that I was able to play complicated high-end cards, and no one that I'm playing against is currently playing things that can outdo a 1-4 on turn 2 and a 1-4 on turn 3. And I'll take it. You gonna counterspell me? Syncopate? For 1? I read it in you. No? Damn. They're gonna save it for my Kikirn. Kikirn. How is this pronounced? If I'm pronouncing this incorrectly, please do correct me and I'm here for it. I would love to hear it. Kikirn has been like a vocal stim for me for the past while. It's Kikirn. Also, if you're playing Brawl right now, I'd love to hit me with your Brawl deck. I would love to see any of your like updated lists, things that people are playing right now in the most recent, whatever you want to call it, challenge. I think it's a challenge. Oh, also look at our little Chocobo. Chocobo the Mind Sculptor. Nice 1-3. gonna play the Swamp, and then I'm gonna play the Ignis. The Ignis is going to get me... We do need green for the Chocobo track. So it's gonna get me green. This is gonna have to be red. But I can play this and then Chocobo racetrack and then start getting going off with it. Look at that like little ring right there. It's really Mario-esque. Ooh, another Mysidian Elder. You know what card would be really good right now? I only have I have no red to play it, so. These will drain me every single time they play a spell. It's a good one too. I do hope that I draw maybe an island here. I do want to get this down so that I can pop it. So if I do not draw an island, this might be on blue. Kieran Merchant. And this is going to be red. One, two, three. So this costs 4 to draw 3 right now. I will block this here, mainly because I want the bird to be able to attack. Okay. Draw a card, discard a card. I will discard the Scorpion Sentinel so that I can play the Cloud of Darkness to kill off one of his wizards so that I might buff this. What have you got going on over there, friend? Do they have like a burn spell removal thing? Maybe they stepped away? Sometimes that happens. Ooh. Come on now. Fritas JFM. If I turn this into a 6/6, they gotta block with everything. I can block. Alright, I can kill 2. You got a bunch of 1/3s, which is really annoying. 1, 2, 3. So this taps for 4. 2, 3, 4. Oh. Did they not want to pay the extra? Oh, does 2 damage? Oh, they're wiping everything. Okay, cool. Yeah. Take 7. Vigilance Trample, sure, you got a 6/6. Good game. Well, hey, I'll take that one. 3-1? 3-0. Dang. See, maybe just playing good stuff decks is the way to do it. Now let's finger cross our way into maybe a 7-0. Like, that would be pretty sick, honestly. It's been a hot second since I've went that hard on things, you know? Ooh. Come on now. This is... this is sad. Come on, fat ball. Why you gotta do this to me? %100% keep this. And... yeah, crossroads gone. We start with a Gubu Gardener. Into a Ride the Shapoof. I cannot take a turn off to get 2 Ride the Shapoofs down. I can play 1 Ride the Shapoof, play a land, get a counter, tap, play the 2nd Ride the Shapoof. Or I can play a tap land. If I play a tap land, I would be 3, 4, I would have 5 next turn to be able to play another Ride the Shapoof and the Kikirin Merchant, but I wouldn't be able to get the counters on the Kikirin Merchant. So I'm less open to that idea. Then again, Fat Ball's about to time out, so there's that. Boom. Does it just end their turn? Yeah, it does. Cool. Okay. Look at the little chocobo guy. Look at him do his dance. Oof. And he spun in a circle. No thing. Is this a bot that I'm playing against? Like a poor bot? Every land being +2/+2 is pretty good, but it did take 2 of my cards, so there's that. Trample haste. Okay. I've got a 3/3 back that I'll block with. Sacrifice an artifact or a creature. Oh, okay. That works too, man. Fine. It's like, were they just wasting my time? I'm not sure. But we're only at 32 minutes and we're 4-0. That bodes well for the future. But hey, if you are currently in the Midwest, if you're currently in Michigan, let me know how you're handling this snow, how you're handling all of this cold. I'm trying to last. I'm doing all right. I've been worse. I've been better, but I've been worse. And I hope you're doing all right too. All right. We're going to keep this, but this is risky. We got to hope to draw an untapped land. And hope that Torgal is good. Demon Wall, solid. To be fair, if we go untapped land here and Desaz this, we'll be in a great spot. If this is a counter spell, this sucks. We have double red, green, blue, black. We don't have double blue. Oh, fair enough. We're gonna tap that down. Boom. Sorry, we're just going for all the lands here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, and they don't have any? Take that action. Go grab like a swamp. No attacks. Yeah, they're looking real not good right now. So we're gonna play this. Oh, I forgot that clears my side of the board too. Probably shouldn't have done that. That was honestly pretty bad. End turn. A lot goal. Down to 6. Not drawing any land is kind of insane here. Good game. I mean, I'll take it. I played that very poorly on my end, so we're gonna not talk about how lucky I got right there. But I will take a 5-0. Let's keep it going. Quick. Keep it going. There we go. We're gonna keep target artifact, creature, or land. This is an enchantment, so doesn't do nothing. But it can copy one of their things, so there's that. Sweet Plains. Nice thunder magic. Sadly, we don't get to use the ride the shoe puff. Nice hit for it. I almost wanted to realm sketching that. Boom. Now I've got a 4-3. I can block things. Mainly that. And then I can wipe the board. And if they use a trick, they use a trick. Oh, I'm here for that too. He's gonna die. A red mage's rapier. Popping up that red mage's rapier. I Exile crystal fragments. Nope, not what I wanted. Print all combat damage, 4/3 flyer. Exile this equipment. Print all damage that will be dealt to creatures you control. No attacks. I can syncopate something for 2, so depending on what they draw here. See, do I want to block with this, or do I want to block with this? Well, I think we're blocking with this regardless. I can activate this at any time, right? So I don't want to do this because my main out is casting this. None of these do anything. My turn. Okay. Draw land. They drew anything and can equip those and play anything. Yep, you got me. Dang-gummit. Dang-gummit. 5-1. Let's try it again. I'm confident that we can do this. This is doable. I do think in general the Gubu Gardener is a great card. Scorpion Sentinel, Gubu Gardener, great spots to be in. Cool chocobo lands, best things to have. Green. He might have a Veins Treachery here. Swamp Cycler, sure. Nice little trophy there. Ooh, sacrifice for no sack. I need to get a second green. Sure. Boom. Let's start making chocobos. Copy a target artifact, creature, or land. I mean, we could just make a couple of Balam, T-Rex, or... Ooh, sacrifice your 0/1 to surveil 2? Hell yeah. I'm here for that. No attacks. I will just realm sketching the Blam T-Rexor. Dance. Do your little spin. What you gonna do? Boom. In turn. Veins Treachery is an instant. Don't forget it. And yeah, now we're in a... Draw 2 cards and create a treasure. Sure. Nice. Good job. Sure. I probably should have bounced that first, and that is 100% my bad. Remember, playing quick, not always smart. Now this can give this... Can't be blocked. If we can get a creature, we are in a great spot. Or get a land, sorry. Puff these up, make that unblockable, flip this. You know what I'm getting at. We're in a great spot regardless. That doesn't save him. can't be blocked, right? Yeah. Shiva, Warden of Ice. Let's do one. Rule saw? Okay. One's gonna get through. If they don't draw a creature. Ooh. It's probably one of the better creatures they could have drawn, honestly. Boom. Now I have 2 lethal threats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Damn. That was a fun one. That was a pretty crazy one, not gonna lie. Time in 3, making our way up. And 6 and 1. Let's keep it going. Let's run it back. Let's see if we can do it. I think we can. I think we can possibly trophy in under 60 minutes again, which is a great place to be in. How long can you wait for the game to match you with an opponent until you go insane? That long. Indiana's Bon J. the Fervent. Ooh. We're gonna mulligan. And we're going to be glad that we did. We're probably going to ditch the Syncopate because the Nibelheim Aflame. I mean, we're probably going to ditch the Nibelheim Aflame. No, the Syncopate's probably not good enough. We're going to keep 6. Get out of here, Syncopate. We'll sit back like this. I want to hang on to Preaches because if I can land Chocobo Track and then Preaches afterwards to get another tick on it, we'll be in a good spot. letting him get in for 4 here is a little bit. But we'll be able to Sazcats Roy. And look at that Chocobo. If only we had one of those. Yeah, so we're going to cast this. This enters as a 4/4. When it enters, we're going to take this action. We're going to go get a mountain. When we get that mountain, we're going to play it. Chocobo Track's going to give us a 2/2. Now we've got this 2/2. Which we're going to get in with. Ariman, if you want to block it, you can. We will block with our 2 cards. Nibelheim of Flame is not great with what our current board is. But we're glad to trade off. Whenever put a 1/1 counter on target creature, then double the number of 1/1. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature. It can target itself, which is sick. I can make this deal 2 damage to everything and it'll kill, or well, this deal 2 damage to everything and it'll kill them all. So, what we can do here yeah, and now the Precious will give us a bunch. What you got going on over there, friend? We get timed out again. We're not going to make it. Sadly, we're not going to do it in under 60. But we might still trophy. We might trophy 3 times in a row with Final Fantasy, which would be the most trophies in a row that I think I've gotten on the channel. It makes me very tempted to keep up the luck. Just getting some more birds. I'm gonna take 12. It's a good one. End turn. Draw a card and lose a life for a 4/4. Good game. This is insane. Oh, that felt good. Rank up into Diamond 2 too. Solid 7-1 performance and 101-1-1. Check that recording time. Proud of us there. Shared roots, claim. Let's go pop those packs. No mythic to reward us, but we got a couple of rares and check them out. Attella and Edgar, proud of us. But hey, thanks so much for joining me on that one, guys. We've been in an absolute tear. If you want to keep up with these, remember, my name's Cody Lee. I upload a brand new draft video every single day. This is my hardcore sellout at the end of the video. And I'm probably going to dive right back in and kind of go kill another Final Fantasy draft. So if you're new here, I hope that I can see you tomorrow. And if you're not, thanks for joining me. Talk to you guys tomorrow.